Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! Alright, as promised, we are going to the hospital. Suddenly, Nurse Tad. Ah, Doctor! There you are! You've got a 1083 that requires your immediate attention. You know, I was starting to regret spending the past few episodes not changing outfits, but suddenly I'm glad that I'm wearing this outfit. Doctor? Oh, the coat. Oh, this'll be good. Take me to the patient. We have a life to save. You are in the operating theater of Sacred Sphincter Hospital. A patient lies on the table in front of you, prepped for surgery. Uh-oh. I better do something. Doctor! There's a blockage in the patient's cardiovascular system. We need to find and remove it stat. Doctors don't actually say stat. The health monitor says heartbeat 10 out of 10, oxygen 10 out of 10, blood pressure 10 out of 10. Let's do the thing that I know we can do. The blockage is in the patient's arm. The health monitor says, oh boy, we've definitely got a time limit with this. Okay, make incision. In the arm. This might take more than one attempt. I should have did a puzzle this morning. Because solving puzzles makes you better at being a doctor, apparently. Oh good. Like cutting butter. You are currently operating on the patient's arm. You can see the blockage is here. Well, let's remove the blockage. Oh, thank goodness that wasn't higher. Got it! I've got the blockage! Close him up, nurse. He's going to be okay. Dr. Squidley, you did it! The patient is alive and well. Well, that's a relief. You know I'm not actually a doctor, right? I'm just a guy in a lab coat. Yeah, I kinda figured that out. But we've been super short-staffed lately, so I had to make do. Wow, that is a good way to get sued. I mean, I couldn't do the surgery myself, but if he died, I'd have to live with that. Oh, sure. Make Squidley have to live with that instead. Yeah, exactly. At least this way I could pass the buck to someone who at least looks responsible. That's kind of troubling, to be honest. Don't think about it too much. Today, you're a hero. And as a special thanks, I'm giving you full access to the hospital's mortuary facilities. Next time someone you know dies and you want a free autopsy, just go chat to Dr. Septique down there. Okay, this is very useful information. So perhaps on my next run, I can head to City Hall to unlock the hospital before going to find Beglor's dead body and then have the body sent here. Although, who is Dr. Septique? That's sort of a morbid reward. Well, what do you want me to do? I'm underpaid enough as it is. By the way, the patient is in his private room. Drop down and say hi if you want. I'm going to assume that Dr. Septique is totally trustworthy because What kind of reward would actually be bad? Shifty Blob doesn't count. Oh, another character we could possibly date. So now we can go to the morgue. Oh, kind of think of it. If I do go through with this on the next run, I want to make absolutely certain that I have high enough handiness. Buy a snack from the vending machine? Well, there's another place to get some food. Alright, well, we just unlocked the morgue. Well, first things first. You are in the reception area of Sacred Sphincter Memorial Hospital. A nurse sits behind the reception desk, ignoring the waiting patients. Alright, go to the morgue. Hello? Is anybody here? Oh gosh. Well, I don't think he's evil. That does not look like an evil face. Salutations! Welcome to the Kingdom of the Dead. I will be your tour guide, Dr. Cedric Septique. If you're ever looking for a morbid tale, then I'm your guy. Okay then. You are in the hospital morgue. Drawers of chilled human remains line the walls. There are humans? A ghoulish man in a white coat stares at you and grins. Let's chat. Greetings, my fleshy companion. How may I help you today? Do you do autopsy here? Why, yes, of course. They are a specialty of mine. Who's the lucky stiff? No, actually, don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise. Would I have to talk to you before I send the body here? Well, I can find that out easily enough with save scumming, which I totally intend to do on the next run. Alright, tell me a morbid tale. A morbid tale, eh? Let me see. Maybe I'll tell you about a patient we had here. Henrietta Horsehands. Of course, that wasn't always her name. She used to be a big hit on the show jumping scene. One day there was an accident. Her horse hit a fence and fell on top of her. They were an inseparable pair, so both were brought to this very hospital for emergency surgery. Did you make them more inseparable? Sadly, the only surgeon on duty that day had lost his mind after gazing into a bootleg magic eye puzzle. Oh, those things are awful. Instead of fixing Henrietta's broken ribs and the horse's broken leg, he switched its hooves with her hands. People were mad at first, but if anything, it helped Henrietta's career. With opposable thumbs, her horse could now climb things much more easily. And with sturdy hooves for hands, Henrietta could crack a walnut without a second thought. In the end, the only victim was the surgeon. The hospital couldn't fire him, so they banished him to work in the morgue, away from prying eyes. Rumor has it he's still down here. I hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. As a pig girl, I can vouch for both hooves and opposable thumbs. Can I interest you in a lunchbox? I need to make up for stolen money. It is a fine container, but I must decline. The dead have no need for lunches. You say that, but just wait until the zombie apocalypse. I'm going to assume I don't actually need to talk to this guy in order to send Beaglor's body here. Open the drawers. I would please ask you to not to disturb my guests. They've been through quite a lot recently, you understand? I can imagine. I will say going down there at least got us a new acquaintance. Okay, hospital corridor. Let's see if we can find the person whose life we just saved. You are in the hospital corridor. The air smells of disinfectant, and you can hear the distant bleeping of all sorts of medical equipment. I have been in some smelly hospitals. And I don't mean smelly like stinky, I mean that disinfectant was not good smelling. I hope I have an opportunity to rest here, because in about an hour, I'm gonna become too exhausted. Let's go to the private room first. You are in a swanky private hospital room. The patient, a chiseled green man, sits in his bed looking bored. Oh my goodness, what? Talk to Mit Ruziak. Oh my gosh. Well, it's way too late in the day to grab Milton, but should consider bringing Milton here the next time I save Mit. Hey, it's you! Great to meet you. Yeah. And it's you! How do I know you? I'm the guy whose life you saved in that operating theater. Mit's name, Mit Ruziak. For anybody not aware, by the way, yes, there are actual operating theaters. I think the purpose of them is to teach students about operation procedures. Huh. Why is that name familiar? I don't know. Maybe you've seen some of my films. Marsman, maybe? Hey! My son likes those. Maybe that's where I've heard of you. Anyway, I wanted to give you something to say thanks for saving me. See, I'm in town this week for the premiere of my latest movie, Marsman, Across the Marsiverse. It's on this Sunday in the Gigantoplex downtown. How's you like to be put on the guest list? Gee, thanks, Mr. Ruziak. I'll have to check that out. Anytime. Well, I know how to get back some friendship with Milton. Okay, I still have time. Let's go to the pharmacy. That seems like a place where I would have to do some investigation. Based on the shelves of various pills and potions, you can only guess that this must be the hospital's pharmacy. It seems careless to leave unlocked. Nobody's here, huh? Alright, examine the blue bottles. These bottles are labeled sulfuric acid. I might as well take one. They have plenty. Alright, sure. How about the red ones? These are caffeine tablets for fighting off sleepiness. There's only one box left. That's Wakey Wake Plus. That's gonna come in handy. I don't necessarily know they'll come in handy right now. Wait, how would I use them? Like, automatically? Alright, green pills. Are these going to be like Hulk pills that will increase my strength? No, these are hunger suppressants. They'll let me go longer without eating. There's only one dose left. So definitely not unlimited use. I just wonder when I can choose to use them, or if they're used automatically. Okay, 25 minutes before I become too exhausted. Let's go to the public ward. You're in the public ward of Secret Sphincter Memorial Hospital. It is a grim room full of unmade beds and strange smells. Okay. Yawn. I am exhausted. Okay, I need to think here. Do I want to sleep for 4 hours or go longer? I can't think of anything that I would want to be doing here in the middle of the night, so let's go ahead and transition to Sunday. The final day. Okay, I'm still hungry, and I checked before recording, and I'll be too hungry in less than an hour. So let's head to reception, see if they have any, like a vending machine. I saw a vending machine somewhere. I wouldn't mind being able to use one. Oh, right. It was in reception. Sweet, precious junk food. You know, I should totally talk with Nurse Tad. Hey! It's my favorite patient. Don't you mean doctor? I know I just slept here last night, but... Do you enjoy your work? How do you like being a nurse? Are you serious? It's the worst. Firstly, we're super short-staffed. That means everybody dies. Like, I wouldn't risk coming in here for a cold. The survival rate is through the floor. And secondly, I have to deal with all these stupid visitors and families visiting the dying chumps. They come in here bringing them grapes and flowers. You know who never gets flowers? Me. If I were to date this character, I would want to get flowers. I'm not sure where to get flowers, but that would be the thing to do. It sounds like a tough job, alright. Know anything about Dex Beagler? Dex Beagler? Oh, the police cop. Yeah, he got his tonsils out here a few years ago. At least we told him we took them out. We actually sent him home with 2 cocktail sausages and a jar of brine. Shh, don't tell anyone. I will, as long as you promise to not make a sausage out of me. That was years ago, though. Pretty unremarkable case compared to some we get. As an aside, tonsillitis is not a big thing like it used to be. Like, it used to be a go-to cure to rip out someone's tonsils, but no, that's not much of a thing anymore. And thankfully not a thing that I had to deal with. I don't care if you do get ice cream after you get the surgery. I can just get ice cream at Dairy Queen if I want. Can I interest you in a lunchbox? Ooh, how exciting! This will revolutionize my sandwich storage needs. That was sarcasm, but okay. I'll buy one. Cool. Part of me is curious whether I could sell these characters more than one lunchbox, but probably not. And on the subject of saving, I'm not entirely sure where else to go here. We've been just about everywhere. I know I need to try to find a way into the space station, but I still don't have a clue to actually gain access to the innards of it. The only places I know I can go are some random locations within locations, and I forget exactly what those are, so I will probably hop into each place, and if I don't find a new location within, I'll load my save to save some time and try another place. In the meantime, let's check out the stuff that I got today. Caffeine tablets. Wakey Wake Plus caffeine tablets. Take these to instantly relieve all tiredness. Okay, I can in fact choose the item. Wait. Okay, I can't choose any item, but I can definitely choose when to use the caffeine tablets. Hunger suppressant. Eat these to instantly cure all hunger. Sulfuric acid. A bottle full of dangerous acid, perfect for dissolving things. I really have to wonder what that and the bleach are going to be for. Also, I didn't check this out earlier, but I did get a polling card. Identification to allow you to vote in this Sunday's mayoral election. Am I going to take part in that? Is there a reason to take part in that? There might actually be a reason to take part in that. Alright, let's check out new people. Oh boy, we've just about filled up this list. Oh, it would be great if I could fill it completely before this first run. Oh, and that means we now know who this question mark is. Dr. Sid Septique. More doctor. Well, it's not a DB. So the DB who wrote that letter to the chief is going to be either Dusty, Doreen, or DJ, or possibly Dex himself. Nurse Tad, healthcare worker, works at hospital, treated Dex, doesn't care much. No kidding. Never gets flowers. And Mitt Ruziak, movie star, here for a premiere, ate at Luigi's, star of Marsman. Alright, so as I said, time to start exploring around. It's kind of a shame. I'm reaching this point of the game, and I don't really have any leads. Oh, there's a few things that I could have done had I not screwed them up. But at this point, I'm basically going to be doing random things until the game ends.